Hey, it's Adriana, and this is the first post here in Switzerland. Right now it's 7:45 a.m. and I'm in the youth hostel waiting for some friends to get up for breakfast. Yesterday marked the first full day in Geneva, and I'm starting not to feel so jet-lagged. I arrived on Wednesday afternoon, and I had a safe 16-hour trip from LAX to London, and then from London to Geneva, and both flights were great. I don't travel very often, but I can definitely recommend Air New Zealand and Swiss Airlines. The service was great, and New Zealand even had a Lord of the Rings safety video where all the flight attendants got into character. It was really entertaining. I'll post it soon. The only problem about the flight was that I did not sleep a wink, and I sat next to not one but two sick people. So when I arrived in Geneva, I had a full-blown cold. Right when we got to the hostel, we started orientation, and I was asleep for most of it. But I tried to be as polite as possible about it, and I apologized to the academic director and all the guest speakers, and they understood. Yesterday we had another day of orientation, which is also a struggle for me as well as the other students in the program. I think it's just because the jet lag and the cold just does not make for attentive listeners. But after orientation, the group went on a tour of Old Geneva, which was beautiful. I will post photos soon. It's a very historic place. I'll tell you a little bit about it. We went to Grand Rue, which is a birthplace of Rousseau, and we saw the Cathedral of St. Peter, which is best known as the church where John Calvin gave his sermons during the mid-16th century, which was impressive. And we also saw the Alabama Room, where the Geneva Convention on the Humanitarian Rules of War was signed by 16 countries in 1864. And it was also where conflict between two states was solved in a neutral state for the first time. This is where Britain and U.S. settled their differences over British support for the Confederacy during the Civil War. And Alabama Room is also where the League of Nations was assembled for the first time in 1920. So that was really cool. And later that evening, I went to a restaurant with a group of girls from the program, and we had fondue, and it was delicious. The Swiss really like bread and cheese, and I'm enjoying my new diet very much, but I'm afraid I'll grow out of all my clothes soon. Hopefully that won't be the case. So that's a little bit about Old Geneva, and like I said, I'll post photos soon. Today we're going to head over to Nyon to finish orientation and take language assessments tests, so wish me luck. I think people are starting to come down for breakfast soon, so I'll end this post here. But look out for some photos soon, and more posts in the near future. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks very much for listening. I hope you all have a nice day. Au revoir.